Hey guys, RTT back here for that video. Guys, today we give my 2-month review of the Galaxy Fold 3. And also, what am I going to do tomorrow? Because tomorrow, guys, the brand new Surface Duo 2 does go ahead and launch. Let's go ahead and talk about that. So, guys, getting started right away, yes, with the Surface Duo 2 coming out tomorrow, that will become my daily driver. That's just how it works. I need to go ahead and get an honest review for you guys, and I need to use it on a daily so I know all the bugs, the issues like that, all that kind of good stuff. But that does not mean I won't still be using my Galaxy Fold 3. And I will say my Galaxy Fold 3 might be one of my favorite phones I've ever owned. So the Surface Duo 1 introduced me into the whole foldable phone market, right? It got me excited about it because at the time when I bought the Surface Duo 1, I feel like this market was still a very niche market. And then we saw other companies coming up like Oppo, Google, and Apple starting to talk about, hey, we can put some foldable phones in the market too. And I will definitely say that's why I'm really excited about the Surface Duo 2, but it really introduced me to the Galaxy Fold 3 because with the Galaxy Fold 2, the biggest issue was the durability of the screen. The Galaxy Fold 3, not at all. I will say that this phone, this screen, the inside screen, obviously, the outside screen is Gorilla Glass Vicious, and that is fine, perfectly fine. But for the inners of the screen, how has it been for me? Has it broke? Has anything happened? Has there been any issues? Well, first off, the only issue I can say with the inner display of this screen is really just the fact that it does get a lot of dust particles built up, and it does go ahead and get, a lot of fingerprints on it. But like I said before, I use this pen right here to clean it every single day, and there's no issue at all. Once I clean it, it takes me 5 minutes to clean this whole entire inner display. It works so perfectly fine. There's no issue at all. So I will say for that aspect of it being the inner display being an issue, no, 2 months later, that inner display works perfectly fine for me. It gives me everything I want. It looks beautiful. It acts amazingly. Overall, I will say the actual inner display, no issue at all. The outer display, again, no issue at all. I know you guys probably listening to that like, okay, he's going to get to this outer display and roast it or something. No, the outer display, I will say, has been my main go-to with this phone. I do like opening it up, but for the most part in the last 2 months, I've been really just using it as an kind of more or less a candy bar type aspect. Unless I'm home, if I'm out at work or something, I do have a full-time job, I will be using the phone like a candy bar most of the time. And it works so well. I really was surprised by that. I will definitely say that. Over the last 2 months, I really expected the fact that this has a smaller display than, let's say, an iPhone. You guys can see how much smaller it is. I thought I wouldn't like it. I thought, I would be opening up the phone a lot more, trying to use that 7.6 inch display inside rather than the 6.2 inch on the outside. But surprisingly enough, no. I've been really using this outside display to do pretty much everything. And the beautiful thing about that is, when this first came out, I think a lot of people thought, the Galaxy Fold 3, the outside display, or the inside display is beautiful. The outside display is going to be kind of like a disadvantage, right? An issue of having like, oh, well, you get the inside, so the outside you just kind of deal with. No, this outside display is absolutely gorgeous. It's 120 hertz display. It's 6.2 inches, which I know might not be a lot for a lot of people, but it gives you everything you do. And you know what the best part is? You can use it with one hand so fluently. There's no issue at all. I can scroll up and down this phone with one hand without any hassle. I can reach each corner. Now, I have bigger hands, but that's beside the point. It's a very beautiful outside display, and it actually makes it so that this phone is so much usable. No attack at the Surface Duo 1 or 2, but having an outside display is nice. Now, obviously, Surface Duo 2 has a little glance display at the end here, but I will definitely say having an outside display is really nice for the Galaxy Fold 3. Now, other thing that I love about this device that I couldn't get on the Surface Duo 1, wireless charging. And I'll say it like this, okay? Before this device, I really didn't use wireless charging that much. I really didn't. I have iPhones my whole entire life. I actually started an Android, and I started the Galaxy S series, and then I went to iPhones. And once wireless charging came out, I thought it was a gimmick. I was like, I don't really care about that. And once I got my AirPods, that's when I really started truly realizing how great wireless charging actually is, but I really never put it to a full extent, right? I still always like, oh yeah, I'm plugging my cable, plugging my cable, plugging my cable. This Galaxy Fold 3, especially how fast it does with wireless charging, has made me now to a point where I have a wireless charging pad over here. I just drop that phone there once I get home from work. Bam, that thing is fully charged within a couple hours, instantly. And not only that, NFC. And that's something I really feel like Microsoft messed up on with this phone, with the Surface Duo 1, was the ability to have NFC. And the Fold 3 has NFC, and it works so perfect. And that's one thing I will say. When I'm out, when I'm at work, right? I put all my stuff in my locker. I'm a dishwasher. I don't have my phone on me. So I don't have my wallet on me. I have my phone on me, but not my wallet. And yes, I can have this in the dish room. I can have it near water. It's IPX8 rating. No dust resistance, but IP8, meaning it can be splashed, stuff like that. That's something you can't do with the Surface Duo 1, and do not do that with the Surface Duo 2. Surface Duo 2 has IPX1. Guys, it is very, if you are caught in a rainstorm and the vertical water is going like this, you're fine, but do not put that near water Surface Duo 2. Even though it has IPX1, do not do that. But anyway, having the ability to always have this Galaxy Fold on me at all times, and being able to go out there, bam, NFC Pay for anything, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, whatever you use. I personally use Samsung Pay. I go ahead and just tap it instantly. I love that fact. I love with the iPhones, and I love that with the Galaxy Fold 3. I don't have it with the Surface Duo. I said this before. The reason why the Fold 3 became my daily driver was I literally could not use the Surface Duo if I don't have NFC. I pay for everything through Samsung Pay, Google Pay, Apple Pay. Yeah, it's a big thing in my life. It might not be big for you. It's big for me. I like the ability to just tap the screen and I'm done. So that's another thing I do love about the Galaxy Fold 3. And another reason why it's become my daily driver in the last 2 months has been absolutely a breeze. Now, I have seen some people complain about the battery, saying, oh, that battery's not that great. I have had no issue. And no. I'm not saying at like a little, no issue. And you guys already know, if I've had an issue, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to sugarcoat this crap. I have had no issue with the battery. It's actually surprising how good this battery is for me. Like, I've had iPhones where I literally have complained so much, being like, okay, I can't even get through like 6 hours without this thing dying. This thing has been an absolute delight for me battery-wise. The inner display, check. That durability has worked perfect. The outer display, check. Everything I needed more. Battery life, check. What else? The wireless charging, perfect. The NFC, perfect. This phone is probably going to be my favorite phone for a very long time, unless the Surface Duo 2 tomorrow comes out and blows it out the water. And to be honest, it's going to be a hard thing to do. Because before this phone, my favorite phone ever, and I do have the iPhone 12 Pro Max, was the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. That was my favorite phone ever. Then this phone blew it out the water. It's going to be hard to see another phone blow this out the water. But I'm going to give, like I said before, you guys already know, when I go in any review, honest review, I'm going to give my 100% that I understand that the Surface Duo 2 could absolutely take over as the number one phone in my opinion. But I have to give it 100. I have to give it 100. I got to give it a chance, right? I got to give it a chance, and that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. We're looking at the Surface Duo 2 tomorrow. Unboxing, hands-on review. We're going to be doing a whole entire thing about it, guys, just like we do with every other phones we talk about on this channel. So I can't wait for that. But the Galaxy Fold 3 right now, after 2 months, gets an A++. I absolutely love this phone. And for $17.99, it's a crazy price tag. I don't regret buying it, though. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.